Hello folks, let's go to CSSBattle.dev and do the daily target. Loading. And the shapes is still loading. Ooh. It's like a building, like a shape, like a lock. I don't know what that is, but it's a bunch of shapes, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's make the shapes. What are the shapes? I think part one is okay, so I think I'm going to go blank template, which is using a single paragraph tag. So let's do each piece in order. And I think we probably, the way I'm going to do it, it'll be 2 paragraph tags. So part one, let's put a circle on the background. And so that's going to be a radial gradient. 1Q. You could also use the keyword circle there. It's got a radius of whatever this radius is. So from here, 140 to the middle, so probably 60 pixels. Yeah, probably 60 pixels. And then go from there to 80 pixels, and then to the green again. We've got this background pink on that guy. So, and then what do we need to do to move him up? We could use at, we could do at 50%, 30 pixels or something, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 110. And that works. That's fine. That's just fine. All right, so then the next thing, let's do a border. So on this paragraph tag, we do a border, and I guess we know that's 20 pixels solid. This color. And right now the margins are on the body, but let's not put it there. Let's put it on the paragraph tag because we're going to need to remake the next one after that. We have a few choices of how to do that, but this is pretty typical for how I approach these. Again, no wrong way to do this. If you get to 100%, hey, that's working code, and I have a lot of respect for that. Here's me doing them. 80, 82, okay, cool, and maybe a little taller, 120. That's great. And let's see if a border radius gets us to match. So this is what we made now. And I guess I need to put a background on this guy. Background of green, like that. Great. And then this cutout area, we got to do a little bit differently, and that's fine. Okay, so border radius is the next thing. Got to round those edges. How about 10 pixels? Let's see what that looks like. How about 20, 30, 30 pixels? That did it. Terrific. So let's make the second one. Boom. P plus P is the way we get that. We could also put like a B selector and then use that, but you know, this is pretty typical for me. Let's do a margin. Minus 100, minus 100. So there we get it coming up. How about minus 200? So right now we just have one margin value, right? But we need more. How about on the sides we need like 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 52. That's the way to do that. And it looks like we don't want, so our border radius becomes, so let's do this as a var of a border radius dash dash r or 30 pixels. And here our dash dash r value is simply 0. So how do we cut off the bottom part of that? I suppose we could do border width 20 pixels, 0. But then we also need to change the height of 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And that would also do it. So let's go ahead and do the var. I feel like I haven't done a variable for the height in a while. What that means for how well I'm doing these, I don't know. But this looks like we've got a match. Let's make sure we're 100%. If we are, then we're done. And we are. So I'm going to use my minification plugin, available on GitHub. Unit replace. There are many optimizations to be made on a puzzle like this. I could use the nested template. Could have done a bunch of this on the body and then created only one paragraph element. Many choices, but all the principles are going to be very similar. Borders, sizes, border widths, a certain amount of inheritance makes sense, right? So yeah, that's pretty great, pretty fun. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day out there. Hope you enjoyed the puzzle. I enjoyed this one. Go make a webpage, please, and be good to each other. All right.